In today's video I'm going to show you how to use Parcelable in Kotlin. Parcelable is basically a way for us to send custom objects between activities without having to use serialization or anything like that. So first of all, let's create our second activity in order to pass data between those two. We'll just call this activity 2 and finish. Alright, so now let's add the button to our main activity that's going to take us to our second activity. So here we are in our activity main.xml, and let's replace this text view with a button. Alright, so now that we have created this button, let's write the code to take us to our next activity. So here we are in our main activity, and now we're going to write the code to take us to our activity 2. Alright, now we have the code that's going to send us to our activity 2, but now we need to create the objects that we're going to send between main activity and the activity 2. So first of all, let's create a class called personal info. Now this class is going to contain two properties, name and surname. And now we are going to create our second object called user. Alright, so now we have our user class, which we're going to pass from main activity to activity 2. But also, as you can notice, the user class contains the instance of personal info class as its property. So we need to implement Parcelable interface in both of those objects. So let's go to personal info. Alright, so now we can implement Parcelable manually, but Android Studio offers us a lot better solution. Just click Alt Enter and go to Add Parcelable Implementation and press Enter. And now we get all this code generated for us. Now we'll do same in the user class. Just press Alt Enter and add Parcelable implementation. And that's it. Now our objects are parcelable and we can pass them between two activities. Let's now create the instance of user and pass it to our activity 2. So here let's create our user. Alright, now that we have created our user instance, let's add it as an intent extra. Now in order to put this as an extra, we also need to give it an ID. As you can see, I have also added a global static property because we are going to use it from our activity 2 in order to access the user pass from a main activity. Alright, so now let's retrieve our user instance. Alright, now we have retrieved our user in our activity 2, but we also need to display it. So let's create a little text view in activity2.xml. So now we have created our text view, and now we're just going to set the text as this user. Alright, let's run the app now. Alright, so now we have our app up and running, and let's go to our next activity. And as you can see, all the user info was passed correctly. Username Boris, password QQQQ, and personal info was passed correctly as well. And that's it for this video. If you want more of these Android tutorials, just leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.